Hey folks, Merry Christmas. And yes, I've been good this year. This video is about me being very lucky and fortunate to expand my sim rig with the Fanatec Clubsport Shifter SQ and seeing how it performs at the end of 2021 with new titles such as Forza Horizon 5, Crest Festival Dirt Rally 2.0, and of course the ever-evolving Assetto Corsa. So let's not waste any more time, let's get this thing out of the box, install it to the rig, and see how it performs. Wow, there we have it. I built my SimXpro X80 back in May this year, and I had this on my roadmap ever since, because I already got the shifter mount with this SimXpro. So it's gonna be nicely and tucked on my right side. Yes, that's how we drive in normal countries. But yeah, man, what a brick! Oh my god, it's so heavy. It's yeah, it's full on metal, as we all know. I mean, it's been out there for such a long time. I can already feel the grease on this. Really, it's right now it's in sequential mode, so you can only go shifting up or shifting down. The neat thing is, I didn't notice, but you have the switch for sequential and H pattern, which is accessible on both sides. So whether you mount this on the right side or on your left side, you'll always be able to yeah, to switch between the shifting modes, if you will. Reverse, like we have come to know from German cars, pushing it down and then into reverse. H pattern, just out of the box, it just feels already very, very sturdy. Don't think I will need to adjust this and fasten the tension on the rod that is in here, because you can fasten or loosen the tension on the shifting. Oh man, this is not a toy anymore, guys. This is some serious serious sim hardware here. Right, so this is the normal knob, and I'm sure you've seen dozens of other videos about the Fanatec Clubsport Shifter SQ, but wow, there's a lot of tread on this one. There you go. That's the H pattern knob, if you will, and then we got. Let's see if I can get this out of here. For sequential, and this feels so good, full on metal, nice and cold. Good grip in the hand. Cannot fully get my hand around it, so I can really yank this down. And that's how easily you change this. So shifting this back to sequential, shifting up, shifting down. I'm not sure if you can hear this, but there's a good solid click, definitely a good confirm. Awesome. What else is there? We have 5M5 screws that will go into these little T-nuts, which will go into your shifter. So there's a lot of flexibility on how you want to mount this. But I will be checking out if it's possible to, let's see if I got any more laying around here. Yeah, there we have it. These are the T-nuts that I have inside of my rig, which goes into your chassis. Might be worth checking out if this is if this goes into the shifter as well, but I'm not sure it will. Got a few different cables in here. This one will probably be the one that I will be using to connect to the dongle or the adapter to go to the PC. Then you have this one for your wheelbase. I guess this one goes into your wheelbase and this one goes into the shifter, and another one of these, but then it's a flat cable and it's shorter than the one I have here. So that's nice if you don't want all the cable dangling around when you connect this to your wheelbase. That's nice. Quick guide, just a few pages on package content, mounting, connection, gearing, calibration if you're using a Fanatec wheel, which we won't for now. Adjusting shifter resistance and mode changes, but you probably knew all of that already. What's next in the box? Stickers! Before I forget to mention, if you're planning on connecting this straight to your PC without connecting it to a Fanatec wheelbase, you gotta need a separate adapter. Yes, unfortunately, and we will keep mentioning this Fanatec until you change this, but you probably will not ever change this. But yeah, this is like another 30 bucks. So that's a bit unfortunate. Cannot go the other way. So that's what you will be needing. If I get this out of here, very easy. So this is where your shifter goes into. So this is normal USB-A, and then you're good to go. Right. All right. For the next bit, I'm going to be mounting this, and I will probably see you in a little bit once we get into the game. Okay, so fast forward a little bit, and here's the thing. When I assembled my rig, I went with this shifter mount by SimXpro, assuming that I could mount this any way I seemed fit. Little did I know, as I misinformed myself, is that this is only suited for bottom mounting. And the main reason for this being is the fact that, well, is these pre-drilled holes. Sure enough, you know, if you got the right tools, if you got the patience, if you got the precision, you could probably drill these holes yourself, but so I ordered myself a angle adjustable plate for side mounting, perfect to mount it to the side of your chassis. You got 4 holes on the left side, and you know these will go into your chassis. And you got all this variable range here happening for screwing in your shifter. So you can either go down, so then it sits really low, as I did right here, or you can turn it up, turn it upside down, and mount it like this, and then it will be obviously a little bit higher. Adjustability, guys. And again, massive thanks to SimXpro for fast delivery during these dire times. I'm by no means sponsored by SimXpro, just talking out of my own experience from owning the X80 sim rig for over 8 months now. SimXpro offers very competitive pricing on all things sim racing related, from cockpits to wheels, mounts and plates, and all with great attention to detail in terms of packaging, quality control and customer service. If you're planning on getting yourself a brand new rig or looking for upgrading, consider using my affiliate link in the description down below. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it sure helps me to maintain this channel. So guys, thank you so much. Moving on. So after mounting the Fanatec Clubsport shifter to my rig, it was time to hit the road. So I hopped onto the Fanatec site, downloaded the latest drivers, installed them, and nothing. Like seriously, come on, why not? So this is what helped me. Go for USB game controller, click properties, and make sure you get the latest driver updates here and work your way through the calibration process. This will prevent the Fanatec Clubsport shifter from misshifting. Guys, it's finally time for the good stuff. I got Assetto Corsa content manager in front of me, and I actually already mapped the Fanatec Clubsport SQ. If you haven't, just go into settings, controls, buttons, and there you have it. Use H pattern. You can map all the buttons, and then you're good to go. Probably no argue needed. We are going to get the Porsche 911 GT3 992 manual. Give it a go on the Nordschleife. Because, well, why not? Been waiting for this moment for such a long time, you know? And when the garage keeps on growing in Content Manager with all these manual cars, then you start imagining and fantasizing about actually driving those cars as they should be driven, and that is with a Stig. So here we are, Nürburgring, Nordschleife, and get it into first gear. Let's see how it works. That's first gear. All right, hands on the steering wheel and see how this clutch feels. Alright, get a little bit of sound in there. So we drive through the gates. Keeping it first gear. And here we go. Bit of clutch work. Let's not push anything here, just get a good feel. Head for those curbs. Keep this tight. A little bit of ABS needed there. Oh yeah. You know, with those 9,000 RPM available, I'm not too worried on those downshifts. And again, not going to push anything. Leave the traction control as it is. So we get onto Flugplatz. A little bit on the brakes there. Can probably use a downshift here. Get the wonderful Porsche 911 GT3 screaming. Doing good? Doing okay? Stamp on it. Heading downhill again. Fifth gear. Heck yeah. Oh my god, it just feels so intuitive. Like, it's like I haven't done anything else than this. Which is far from the truth, actually, because ever since the beginning, I've been using these shifters on the wheel. But it might have something to do with the fact that I already have the experience of driving H pattern in my own car. So I gotta keep my focus into that corner. So we are on our way to Ada now. Second gear. Going down. Shifting back up. And here's Ada now. Quite heavy on the brakes though. Sorry about that. Gotta be careful with this one here as this turn tightens. Back on the throttle. Fourth gear, 9,000 RPM. Let's go. Oh, what a blast. It's fascinating how a game from 2013 or 14 can be as immersive and fun as this is. Third gear, not really necessary, but again, keeping it a little cautious here. But I'm still keeping some decent speed actually. Or at least it feels like. So, into the car cell, second gear. Alright. Back up. It's such a wonderful experience when you actually been to this track and coming back into the sim and recognizing every single corner or where you walked and watch the race from on top. Did a video on that if you're interested. It's on the channel. Oh, what a blast. Okay. Whew. Here we go again. Fourth gear. Hold on. Oh, wow. Small carousel. A little low, but I'll take it. Into the last one. Keeping it tight. And stamping on it. There you have it. Lap of Nordschleife in the Porsche 911 GT3 9N2 manual with the Fanatec Clubsport shifter SQ as we head back into the parking, into the pit. And that's that. Let's find a nice parking space and head into Corsa. Horizon 5. Let's see how it does with a shifter. See you there. Alright, Ian, Forza Horizon 5 didn't do any mapping or settings in here, so let's see where we need to start. We probably need to start with getting into a car for that is built for H pattern. So let's take a look. And I got one in mind, which is the Mustang GT 2018. Pretty sure that's a H pattern car. So let's drive. We probably need to do is set difficulty and shifting manual with clutch. All right, first gear, there we go. There we go. By the way, when I'm recording this, we are a month in, or maybe 2 months after the launch of Forza Horizon 5, and I still have issues with my steering wheel. Well, take a left here. Eight out of 10 times I'm not getting any force feedback in the wheel, which is really annoying and true letdown if you ask me, because besides all that, it's just an amazing looking game. Really nice to you know, just have a cruise. It's not a sim, it's not even a simcade. Let's all be very clear about that. That's really nice. Gotta love this car though. So yeah, like I said, since you know, after you've managed to get the latest drivers installed, do the calibration, then it works like a charm. So, let's finish this with a little jump before we get into something sequential. Alright, last but not least, Dirt Rally 2.0. I'm gonna go for the trusty Ford Fiesta Mark V with 290 brake horsepower.
Keep middle of a jump.
But let's see how this sequential shifting works in Dirt Rally 2.0. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Alright, handbrake ready. Map to my steering wheel.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And here we go.
Middle of a jump, 100, flat right of a crest and dip, 6 left of a crest long.
Especially those first few shifts are
100,
fast.
flat right of a crest.
And I'm not sure if it's
to keep middle of a jump, to keep middle of a crest and flat left, 50. Keep middle of a jump, 120, flat right. To keep middle of a jump.
And we're flying.
Big jump and 6 left long past house. 50. Keep middle of a jump.
God.
To keep middle of a big jump. 150. Care. 5 left of a crest tightens 4 long. 50. Crest and 4 left very long. Opens of a crest and 4 right of a crest. Opens 6.
Here we go.
Extra long.
Here we
narrow,
go.
And 6 left long.
A little bit of drifting.
Opens of a jump. 150. Slow. Keep middle of a jump into 3 right long.
Steering definitely feels
40.
heavier than asphalt, that's for sure.
open 6, extra long.
So it's always a good workout coming into Dirt Rally 2.0.
Keep right of a jump maybe, and 3 right of a crest. Opens and crest, and 6 left
Oh, a
of a
little
crest
late.
jump. Into 6 right long of a crest.
A little late on braking, but
30.
we're still okay.
Nearly 6 left long of a crest. Opens of a crest. 50. Flat right of a dip.
Just a little behind the class
Flat
leader,
left of a crest. Jump. 80.
or in front actually,
Middle of a jump.
in the green. How
Into
about
6
that?
right long. Opens. Keep middle of a crest and
Holy.
5 left.
Holy moly.
To keep right of a crest into sudden. 3 left. Opens 6. Extra long of a crest. 50. Five right long. Into 6 left of a crest. 50.
It's kind of hard to predict when to shift and when to
Keep right of a 60.
have my hand on the steering wheel.
Left. Into 6 right. Into
So
6
far,
left
so
of a
good.
crest, 50. Keep middle of a jump.
It's probably not
6
the
right,
fastest you've
extra
seen,
long
but
of a bumps, tightens 3. Into 6 left of a crest, extra long. 50. Keep middle of a jump and 6 right. 60. 6 left of a crest, jump. 50.
holy,
3 left of a crest, opens.
that's a little
Keep
too
right of
much.
80. 4 left of a crest.
And
long,
there's some damage on the
80.
windshield.
Flat right of a crest, 80. 5 left long, opens of a crest, 30. Sudden, 4 right, tightens 3. Opens 40. 4 right, 80. Flat left of a crest, 50. 4 right, tightens of a dip,
Such
50. Over
good
finish.
fun. And already into the finish.
6
Oh.
left of a crest to stop. Well done.
Hey. Hey. I mean, for a first try on
That stage was
sequential,
tough, but it felt fast.
not that bad if I... Okay, don't look at the car at this point, but, you know, 8th place? Yeah, I'll take it. Let's conclude this video. Let's look at the process of setting up this Fanatec Clubsport Shifter SQ, as well as mounting it, installation, drivers, and the overall experience. It's been a lot. It's been fun. Let's talk about it. Let's start with the unboxing experience. Fanatec has become a staple in the sim racing world, arguably mainstream, but undeniable nonetheless. An unmistakable experience happens as soon as you get your hands on the box. The branding, the packaging, it all makes sense, as it should do at a price point that sits in a sort of nowhere land, to be honest. A big leap up from brands like Logitech or Trustmaster, and incomparable to brands like Huizenfeld or Iologs, if I pronounce that correctly, which focuses primarily on sequential shifting. And that brings me to versatility, which is something we have to give the Clubsport Shifter SQ credit for. Being the smart kid on the block that offers switching between H pattern and sequential shifting in the switch of a flick, and being able to tighten the resistance on the shifter is a really nice addition. But the Fanatec shifter is also aging, and competitors such as the SHH shifter is catching up, offering the same features at a lower cost. The SHH shifter is opting for a 3D printing design, whereas the Fanatec is a full-on metal enclosure. You might figure out which one might last you longer, but meanwhile, Fanatec should work on a iteration of the Clubsport shifter that adds more mounting flexibility, a shorter shaft for short shifting, and might I suggest to include the USB dongle in the box without any additional cost? If only I had a smooth experience on driver installation and device recognition in the Fanatec control panel, I then might have been able to justify the cost of the sturdiest and most versatile shifter that you can buy at the beginning of 2022. But then again, we are not in this for the cheap hobby. We are sim racers. We want sim hardware. This was Recommend First, reviewing the Fanatec Clubsport Shifter SQ. Thank you for watching.